Suzanne Pleshette remains one of those rare stars whose presence transcends time. Best remembered as the charming Emily Hartley on The Bob Newhart Show, she captivated audiences not just with wit and comedic timing, but with a magnetism that few could rival. Long before the era of Instagram filters, selfies, and digital enhancements, Suzanne commanded attention with a natural, striking beauty. Her black and white publicity shots, film stills, and studio portraits showcased a glamour that felt daring for its era. Whether she was draped in a luxurious silk robe, posing in a form-fitting gown, or simply offering a knowing smile to the camera, Suzanne exuded confidence and elegance. Her charm was not confined to the roles she played. It radiated from her every gesture, glance, and expression. Fans and colleagues alike noted that Suzanne's allure wasn't just about physical appearance. It was her fearless self-assurance and the palpable energy she brought into every room, on screen or off. The early years, shaping a star even in 1937 in Brooklyn, New York, Suzanne Plechette's early life hinted at the charisma she would later bring to the screen. From a young age, she was immersed in the arts, studying at prestigious institutions, and honing the skills that would set her apart in Hollywood. Suzanne possessed an innate ability to combine intelligence with beauty, a rare quality that allowed her to excel in both dramatic and comedic roles. Her early theater work helped her develop a commanding presence, teaching her the importance of timing, poise, and subtlety. By the time she transitioned to television and film, Suzanne was already a polished performer, comfortable in front of the camera, yet able to convey layers of personality with just a look or a gesture. This foundation became critical as she navigated the pressures of Hollywood, allowing her to maintain authenticity while embracing the glamour of her public image. Her early experiences remind us that true charisma is nurtured, combining talent, discipline, and a deep understanding of oneself. Redefining glamour in the 1960s. The 1960s were a transformative era in Hollywood, and Suzanne Pleshette emerged as one of the faces defining that period. Her studio portraits and publicity stills from this era reflect a style that was at once elegant, daring, and remarkably modern. Unlike many actresses whose images were carefully curated to project a single persona, Suzanne embraced multidimensionality. She could be playful, sultry, sophisticated, or approachable in a single photo shoot, and each look felt authentic rather than forced. This versatility helped her stand out in an industry often fixated on one-note glamour. Photographers and studio executives recognized that Suzanne's appeal went beyond physical attractiveness. It was her attitude, intelligence, and confidence that made her photos resonate. Whether she was captured lounging in a flowing gown or standing tall in a sharply tailored outfit, her presence was magnetic. These images, still circulating decades later, serve as a testament to how she balanced classic Hollywood elegance with a progressive, self-assured modernity. The bold side of classic Hollywood. While Suzanne Pleshette was known for her wit and approachable charm, she also had a bold side that shone through in her photography. Many of her most iconic images feature striking poses and daring fashion choices that were ahead of their time. In an era before the casual sexual openness of modern celebrity culture, Suzanne's ability to convey allure while maintaining sophistication was exceptional. Fabrics that hinted at form, silhouettes that accentuated curves, and the smoldering confidence in her eyes all contributed to a unique type of glamour that felt fearless without being provocative for shock value. Audiences and co-stars alike were drawn to this energy, describing her presence as magnetic, almost impossible to ignore. Her boldness was not about creating controversy. It was a natural expression of self-confidence, and it permeated every photograph. These images remind us that classic Hollywood glamour was not just about costumes and makeup. It was about attitude, poise, and the courage to fully inhabit one's own identity on screen and in promotional materials. Suzanne's signature charm. One of the most compelling aspects of Suzanne Plechette's public persona was her signature charm. Unlike many stars of her time, whose glamour could feel distant or intimidating, Suzanne combined elegance with approachability. Her charm was evident in the sparkle of her eyes, the mischievous curve of her smile, and the effortless ease with which she engaged both audiences and colleagues. Even in photographs meant to highlight her sultriness or glamour, there was an underlying warmth that made her seem genuine and relatable. Fans of her television work often noted that her on-screen presence mirrored her real-life demeanor, witty, intelligent, and magnetic, without ever appearing pretentious. This balance between sophistication and approachability is part of what makes her enduringly fascinating. Suzanne's charm was not just a performance, it was an extension of her personality, and it allowed her to remain relevant and admired across decades, bridging the gap between classic Hollywood elegance and the modern desire for authenticity in celebrity culture. Iconic roles and on-screen presence. Suzanne Plechette's legacy extends far beyond her captivating photographic work. Her on-screen presence is equally remarkable and continues to resonate with audiences decades later. She became a household name through her portrayal of Emily Hartley on The Bob Newhart Show, a role that highlighted not only her comedic timing, but also her intelligence and warmth. Suzanne had a rare ability to make her characters feel fully realized, approachable, and relatable, bridging the gap between the screen and viewers' living rooms. Even in the most humorous or light-hearted scenes, her nuanced performances added depth, making her characters memorable. Beyond this iconic role, Pleshette appeared in a variety of films and television projects, demonstrating her versatility as an actress. Whether cast in dramatic roles, romantic leads, or supporting parts, she brought a distinct sophistication and charm that could elevate any scene. Even when sharing the screen with other luminaries, Suzanne had a way of commanding attention effortlessly, turning moments into memorable highlights and leaving lasting impressions on both audiences and industry professionals. Her performances reinforced her public image as a self-assured woman who embodied glamour without sacrificing authenticity, creating a blueprint for female aiders seeking to combine elegance with relatability. The power of a single image. Plechette's photography legacy highlights the extraordinary power of a single image to convey character, emotion, and presence. Many of her studio portraits and film stills go beyond mere beauty. They communicate identity, confidence, and charisma in ways that words often cannot. Particularly in black and white photography, Suzanne's subtle expressions, posture, and gaze communicate depth and personality that remain striking decades later. Each tilt of the head, angle of the body, or thoughtful expression tells a story, capturing the essence of her character both on and off the screen. In an age when celebrity images can often feel over-curated or digitally enhanced, Suzanne's photographs stand out for their authenticity and immediacy. They reveal a performer who fully understood how to project personality through the camera lens, capturing intelligence, charm, and daring in a single frame. These images continue to resonate not only because of Plechette's timeless beauty, but also because they are reflections of confidence, self-assurance, and deliberate artistry. They demonstrate how thoughtful photography, paired with natural charisma, can create cultural moments that endure, inspiring admiration across generations and reminding us of the power of presence over superficiality. Beauty, confidence, and authenticity. One of the most enduring qualities of Suzanne Plechette's appeal is the seamless blend of beauty, confidence, and authenticity. Her photographs are not mere visual records of glamour. They are studies in poise, character, and self-expression. Unlike many stars whose allure depends on fleeting trends or visual perfection, Suzanne's charm radiated from a profound inner self-assurance. Every image she left behind conveys a woman fully comfortable in her own skin, unafraid to be seen, and unapologetically herself. Her authenticity is a major reason her images continue to feel relevant and captivating, even decades after they were taken. By embodying elegance without pretense and confidence without arrogance, Pleshette created a model of Hollywood glamour that remains aspirational yet approachable. Her presence communicated that true allure comes from understanding oneself, embracing personal strengths, and projecting individuality with subtlety and grace. In a world often obsessed with superficiality, Suzanne's approach reminds us that beauty is not merely aesthetic. It is inseparable from confidence, authenticity, and a fearless embrace of identity. Legacy and influence. Suzanne Plechette's influence extends well beyond her era, offering inspiration to actors, photographers, and fans alike. She serves as a touchstone for discussions of elegance, authenticity, and self-assuredness in celebrity culture. Modern performers often cite her ability to blend sophistication with relatability, glamour with accessibility, as a guiding principle for maintaining lasting appeal. Suzanne's extensive portfolio, including interviews, performances, and photographs, offers valuable lessons on the importance of presence, poise, and intentional self-expression. Her career demonstrates that enduring impact is not solely about visual appeal. It depends equally on attitude, professionalism, and the ability to command attention with grace. Suzanne's legacy continues to resonate because it combines timeless aesthetic sensibility with a modern understanding of authenticity, reminding audiences and professionals that charisma and talent are amplified when grounded in self-awareness and confidence. Through her work, Pleshette remains a benchmark for cultivating a career and public persona that is both enduring and inspirational. Why Suzanne Pleshette still captivates. Even decades after her most active years in Hollywood, Suzanne Plechette's photographs and performances retain a magnetic energy that continues to captivate. In today's digital age, flooded with polished selfies and highly curated celebrity content, her images stand out for their raw confidence, elegance, and natural charm. Each frame communicates personality, wit, and self-assurance, demonstrating that true glamour extends far beyond clothing, hair, or makeup. It is about attitude, presence, and authenticity. Suzanne's ability to convey boldness alongside sophistication continues to inspire both audiences and aspiring performers. Her photographs remind viewers that the power of celebrity lies in authenticity, the courage to inhabit one's own persona fully, and the ability to command attention without relying on artifice. In this way, Pleshette remains an enduring figure, exemplifying a brand of charisma that transcends trends and resonates across generations. Conclusion: timeless glamour and fearless presence. Suzanne Plechette's career and photographic legacy exemplify the enduring impact of beauty, confidence, and authenticity. From her iconic television roles, including the beloved Emily Hartley, to her striking studio portraits and film stills, she consistently blended charm, sophistication, and daring in ways that few have matched. Her approach to glamour was fearless yet tasteful, bold yet authentic, a combination that continues to captivate and inspire audiences today. Suzanne's work demonstrates that timeless style is less about fashion and more about attitude, self-assurance, and the courage to project personality through presence alone. Even in an era saturated with digital perfection, Plechette's images and performances remind us that authentic confidence and poise are the true markers of elegance. In revisiting her body of work, we see a performer who not only understood the art of self-expression, but also created an enduring blueprint for what it means to be truly captivating on screen and off. Suzanne Pleshette remains, undeniably, a symbol of Hollywood glamour and fearless presence, inspiring admiration and respect across generations.